Welcome to Module 6 of this training, and the first part of the Module 6 is dedicated to project management and its role for small-medium enterprises. Today, almost everything in an organization is like project. There is smaller and larger projects that should be implemented. And therefore, in any organization should be skilled people who can implement projects and train other colleagues and finish projects successfully. Therefore, this training main goal is that participants after this training are able to use management practices as a business tool for their business. This training is divided in several parts. Starting with this video about introduction and project management, especially for small medium enterprises. Then we'll see and look at the agile methodology for project management. You will receive the best practices and how to manage process, team, and requirements for any project according agile methodology. You will have practical exercises, and we will provide you with useful links and tools that you could use later after this course. Of course, we will assess your knowledge using quiz, and finally you will get a certificate after successful completion of this course. Let's proceed with this course, and let's proceed with main challenges in project management, why we need to train it, why it don't happen by itself. And first, of course, let's start with the definition of the project. What is a project? And usually people mislead the project and can't properly define it. According to Project Management Institute, the project definition is like it's a temporary activity for building unique product or achievement in a certain amount of time and resources. And that is what is actually project definition. It means if it's a temporary, it's not repeating every month or every quarter. Otherwise, it's a process. If it's temporary, if it's something unique, you need a project management methodology to achieve it. And almost everything we could define as a project. For example, opening new facility. If you open a new facility every month, then of course it's not a project, it's more a process. But usually for small medium enterprises, if you open a new facility, it's a project. If you launch a new product or service, it's again a project. Implementing email IT system, which requires several steps and involvement of different people and different times, it's a project again. It's IT project. And of course, many more other things. If we look at the strategic linking between project management and strategy, when you define a strategy for your company, you usually start with the financial goals. You see what are financial goals you want to achieve. On the next step, you ask a question, what kind of services and products we will offer to customers that they will pay us money and we will achieve our financial goals. On the next level, you will ask a question, what the processes and systems we need implemented to provide these services and products to customers. And finally, you talk about people. What kind of people skills you need to develop to support these processes and systems you want to implement. And project management on these three bottom steps, like processes and offers to customer and human skills. On this field, you usually need the project management for implementing a new product, for implementing a new bookkeeping software, or implementing a new customer service. So it's very linked with the strategy and strategy execution. Why it's so important to talk and learn about project management? Because it don't happen naturally. It's actually it's an exception if your project goes well. If we look at that Standish Group report, which collects information from 1995 about project success rates, we can see that only small amount projects actually are successful. In this case, successful means that it meets stated financial, time, and functionality goals. If it's challenged, it means that something goes wrong with these goals. And if it's failed, it means that you are not in a budget or in a time frame. And we can see that it differs from the size of the project. And actually, when project become more larger, for example, if it's moderate or even medium, you see that the success rate drops dramatically. For moderate projects, it's 20% of the projects are successful, and it's of course it's very hard to work with that kind of success rate. Why projects fail? And there is a lot of reasons, but some of them are very important. Of course, executive sponsorship and involvement of management, high management, is very crucial for the project. It means that if the top managers are sponsoring this project, are aware of this project, and once that this project will happen, it will help a lot for the project. Usually for IT projects, it's very hard to implement it successfully if end users are not involved. So involvement of end users are very important for IT projects. And management expertise, project management expertise, the skills that we are going to learn in this course are very important because projects differ, methodologies should be adjusted to the context of the project, and there is not one right way how to implement project. And standard architecture becomes more popular nowadays when instead of building something new, we usually take ready-made services and products and just stick them together like Lego to build our new systems and environments. What are the main project success metrics? As I mentioned before, it's usually time, cost, and scope, which means functionality of the product or service we're building during the project. And of course, the quality. Now, we call in project management it as a triangle of resources that we can't meet them all all together. So we need to define what is fixed or more important for us. If we say we are working with a fixed budget for this project, it means costs are fixed. So it most probably we will need to adjust time, so it will take longer usually, or we will adjust the scope, which means we will deliver less functionality. Or if we have very specific time frame, like very special deadline, it means that we need to adjust cost, usually spend more or reduce functionality. Project management requires methodology. It means that we need to know some standard things are used for project management, like phases that we have project initiation. There's a couple of right things to do for initiating project. They're planning, executing, monitoring and controlling, and closing the project. These are very generic and usual steps for the project, but in this course, in this module, we will look at the different approaches, how we could manage our project and use some parts of methodology and adjust this methodology, which is more important to our context, and use it not in a standard way, but adjusted and tailored way for our business. And this is a introduction for this module 6 part 1, which is dedicated to project management. And what we are going to do next we will have an introduction to agile methodology, which is most popular methodology for project management today. We will look at how to deliver value, how to discover value. Stay lean means do the right things and avoid the unnecessary things, and continuous improvement, which is also part of the agile methodology and all other methodologies in the project management, that during the project and even after the project we are continuously improving our skills and do things better.